to be here.
Perhaps breakfast on the veranda this morning, Mother?
Perhaps you could help me find what I'm looking for, Your Highness.
What is it?
It's a form like this, only it has 3 columns instead of 2.
I haven't seen it, sorry.
Oh, I bet I left it in the living room.
Hold on. Calm down. Okay.
I want to see how leisurely you are in the morning when you start college in 2 weeks.
You're just jealous.
You're right. Would you get the phone, please?
Hello.
Oh, hiya, Peter. Jason Prescott.
Hello, sir. How are you?
How are you this morning? Say, I've been trying to track down your mom. Is she around?
For me? Who is it?
Mr. Prescott.
Oh, I can't talk to him right now. Maybe later.
Mom. Mr. Prescott.
Yes.
Yeah, she's in a big hurry this morning.
Oh, yeah. So I gathered.
Well, is it true
Hi, hon. What?
that you're leaving Kingsley?
Gil's been at it again. I was going to tell you.
When? Dad, why am I always the last one to find out what is going on around here?
I'm sorry, hon. I was going to tell you today, really. I thought that I didn't seek re-election tipped you off.
Dad, is building some shopping mall in North Carolina more important to you than what's best for Kingsley?
Come on, you can't look at it like that.
Well, then how am I supposed to look at it? The city needs you.
Look at it as an opportunity to strengthen Prescott development and give me an opportunity to do what I do best, build.
Well, I'm sorry, I don't see it that way. Well, in the first place, Dad, it will certainly weaken our city government.
Oh, come on, hon.
Dad, now is not the time to be modest. You're practically the only honest politician left on the council. I mean, okay, Slaymaker's behind bars, but that power-hungry Hayes and his henchmen, they'll be unstoppable if you're not here to keep them in line.
Why, those guys have been around ever since politics was invented. They don't need me to hang them. They can do that themselves.
Okay, well then, who's going to speak up for the little guy like you always have?
Well, somebody who's at the same point now that I was when I started. A lot of good people out there, you know, babe.
Well, maybe. But they don't have the same moral standards you have.
Sit down, please. This is one thing that you deserve to hear first from me. You're going to be disappointed in the old man, you might as well be disappointed in him all the way. Sharon Landers and me, I suppose you've figured out by now that our friendship was more than just a friendship. So much for my moral standards.
So you are running away from her.
It's much deeper than that.
Well, then what are you running away from, Dad? If not for others, will you at least stay for me? Please, Dad, stay.
Charles?
What?
Well?
Well, what?
Well, did you talk with him last night?
Who's that?
That other attorney, you know, Buckner. Charles?
Nancy, I'm trying to evaluate yesterday's stock market.
And I'm trying to evaluate where we stand legally. Now, what did he say?
Who?
Buckner, the other attorney. You did see him, didn't you?
Oh, yes, of course.
Well, what did he say?
I am very much afraid that Harold's been right all the way along.
Oh,
Now, I'm sorry, Nancy, there's nothing we can do about it. The period of waiting is 6 months from the time of filing, not from the time of desertion.
Well, can't we change something? You know, like predating a check or something?
Well, it would certainly be predating, which is illegal in this case.
So?
Well, I can't ask Harold to compromise his legal principles, can I?
Oh, come on, Charles. Don't be ridiculous. Harold doesn't have any legal principles anyway.
Oh, I'm sorry to interrupt, but it's time for your therapy, Miss Lawson.
Oh, Tab, look, I'm busy.
No,
okay?
no, that's all right. You two go ahead. I've got to go to the office anyway.
Look, Charles, I really don't feel up to it today.
Oh, nonsense. That's just because you're depressed, and we cannot possibly compromise our long-range goals now, can we? I'll talk to you later on.
Goodbye.
Well, no way around the 2-month delay, huh?
You have a very bad habit of listening to other people's conversations.
I got a lot of bad habits, but some of them are kind of useful.
Well, I prefer we kept silent today.
Oh, I like silence. Of course, there's one way to make sure I keep mine. Know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nancy, did I tell you that the first installment on the 50 grand is due Monday?
What?
I knew I didn't tell you. It's really careless of me.
You can't be serious.
Oh, Nancy, I'm always serious. Even when I'm laughing, I'm serious.
How much?
5 grand. First thing Monday morning.
Dad, is it me that you're angry with?
How can you think such a thing, sweetheart?
What do you expect me to think? Things are going better for you now than they have since Mom died. It doesn't make any sense.
Maybe not in your opinion, but you know, I've done a lot of thinking and praying before I came to this decision. And no, I'm not angry with you.
Well, Dad, why didn't you tell me that you were at least considering it?
I don't know. I guess I thought that there might be too many personal factors involved.
Well, then you are running away from something.
No, hon, I'm not running away from anything. I just need some time to work these things out, that's all.
Well, then why can't you stay here?
I'm sorry I can't.
Why?
Well, it's just best that I go away now.
Pass for whom? Not for me? Not for Gil?
Look, darling, I'm not asking you to understand all of these reasons right now, but please accept them.
Dad, I'm trying. I am truly trying. It's so hard.
I know.
Somehow I just get the feeling that I may never see you again.
Why? I'm not going to the other end of the world. Why, you can come and visit me anytime you want to. And this is going to be a profitable venture, you know.
Dad, you know, I don't tell you this often enough. But I love you very, very much.
I know you do, baby. And I love you very much, too. I'm so proud of you. Sometimes I think I stifle you too much and give Gil too much rein, but I'm probably more responsible for what Gil is today than he is himself.
No, don't say that.
Well, someday when you're a parent, you'll realize that it's the toughest job in the world. I know that I've given him everything all his life and that he hasn't had to earn those rewards.
And now you're giving him the company.
No.
Dad, that doesn't make sense.
No, I'm not going to give him this company. I'm merely going to give him the responsibilities that go with the advantages that he's had. Don't you worry.
Are you prepared to be poor again?
Listen, I think that guy's going to surprise us, and besides, I'm leaving a lot of capable eyes and hands behind. Yours included, I hope.
Don't leave. Please.
London, England, that's far away.
No further than the telephone. Look, here's Paul's home phone. Just give it to the overseas operator and she'll ring him up, as they say in England.
Yeah. Oh, but now if he picks up the phone, you know, he might recognize my voice and just hang up, though.
Oh, I don't think he'd do that.
Well, but he might, though. I mean, considering everything, he'd have every right to. No, I think definitely it'd be better if I would write, but not to Paul. I'll write to Frederick.
All right, that sounds good.
Now, all that's left is just figuring out what to put in it.
Well, you miss him, don't you?
Well, sure, very much.
All right, start with that.
Great. great. That takes care of the first sentence.
Oh, come on, Miriam. You're approaching this all wrong. I mean, look at this as your opportunity to tell Frederick all the things you never told him before. I mean, that's what you want to do, isn't it?
Oh, sure. Lori, I am scared
Of what?
of looking foolish.
If we stop to think about some of the things that we do and how foolish they look, we'd never get anything done.
Okay, would you just please help me?
I am helping you.
I mean to write the letter.
But Miriam, you're going to be dealing with some very personal feelings.
I know, but Lori, don't you see? I have never dealt with these before. This is all new to me, so would you please just...
Okay.
Okay? Oh, okay,
Sure.
thank you. Now, let's just do it now, okay, before I lose my nerve.
Okay, just calm down.
All right. Well, how do we
Dear
start?
Frederick.
I can handle that.
Guess now isn't a good time to ask you about that dirty trick you played on me this morning.
Dirty trick.
Yeah, leaving me to dispose of Mr. Prescott.
I was in a hurry. I didn't have time to talk to him.
I bet if it had been anybody else, you'd had time to talk to them.
You're right. This is not a good time to bring it up.
Did you get a hold of him?
I was busy all day.
In other words, he called and you didn't return his call. Peter, you gotta talk to her. There's no easy solutions for these situations. Weren't those the words?
Good advice. You should listen to whoever gave that to you. Okay, all right. I wasn't very fair this morning. I'm sorry. You know, I really don't know how many times I can tell Jason that I don't want to see him anymore.
Sounds like he needs more clarification.
Well, how many different ways and times can you say the same thing?
You want some advice from a young upstart?
Well, if it's about how to handle Jason, no. Look, I just don't even want to think about Jason Prescott tonight. I just want to enjoy the farewell party for the Cummings. I mean, celebration party.
Celebration, they're leaving.
We are celebrating all the wonderful things the Lord has done in their lives.
Oh. I wonder where Ben and Lori are. Supposed to be here by now.
I hope they're all right.
Sorry we're late.
We lost track of the time.
I understand.
No, really, the time just slipped right away.
Be quiet.
What did he say, Mom?
Never mind. We're here now.
Look, why don't you put that casserole in the oven and you can help Peter with the salad, okay?
Alrighty. Now, wait, should I set this thing on warm?
That depends. Is it hot?
Yeah.
Well, then put it on warm.
Okay.
Peter, will you take the napkins and stuff out of here, out of the bag I
Sure.
brought? Okay.
Well, how are things going at school?
I'm making an announcement. I repeat, I do not wish to discuss schools tonight because this evening is for the Cummings.
And she doesn't want to discuss Jason Prescott. You two should get along real swell.
Okay, now what?
Well,
Hey, they're here. Look, you and Ben go in the living room and entertain the Cummings. We'll be in just a minute, okay?
Hey, are you doing anything to get ready for college?
studying Classics Illustrated, comic books. Took you and Lori so long to get here.
We were busy.
Uh-huh, busy.
Don't worry about it, okay?
All right. Hey, it's tomorrow night, okay? Just kidding.
Come on in. Peter received his diploma from the Leonid Brezhnev School of Comedy, I think.
I feel so funny coming over here empty-handed.
Well, that's what parties in your honor are for. Hey, are you all packed?
Oh, you're not going to believe it, but we are.
Oh, yeah. Well, my aching arms and legs believe it.
I helped too.
You sure did, honey.
Well, good. Terry and Lori should be out any minute. You want to have a seat?
Oh, no. I'm at least going to go out and see if there's anything I can do to help. Shall we leave the men to their own devices?
Sure. Hey, Peter, aren't you coming yet?
Why?
Well, you're not a man yet.
Yeah, set yourself up for that one, didn't you, buddy?
Cute kid.
Come on. Well, Jeff, are you excited?
Oh, yeah, I'm excited, nervous, eager, scared.
Sounds like a classic case of finally getting to do what you really want.
Well, it is, only it took me 30-some odd years to figure it out.
Well, the Lord never wastes previous experience. I'm sure you're going to be drawing pretty heavily on, well, everything you've been through.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Mr. Cummings, gonna join a frat?
No, Peter, I had enough of that the first time I went through college. But, as one who's been there, let me tell you something.
Here we go, Ben. Here we
Good.
go.
This will save me a lecture.
Now, look, you're going to be going through a lot of new experiences in college. Your parents raised you in such a way that would save you a lot of trouble.
Mm-hmm.
I know you don't believe that now, but it's true. I wish I would have had that kind of background when I was a kid. Well, I didn't, but you did. So take it from somebody who's about twice your age. Use that knowledge. Make us all proud of you.
so somber in here.
Not somber, just reflective. I guess about a year ago, you must have thought the Davisons were the most annoying family on this whole earth. You even threw me out of your house a couple of times. You should have heard this guy. He just gave me a lecture that would have made Dad real proud. Thank you.
I told myself I was not going to cry.
Oh, come on, everybody. This is a family occasion, a festive celebration.
You're right.
That's right. Okay, anybody want to hear a joke?
Oh, I'll take that.
Oh, thank you, Liz.
All right. Okay. If I ever offer
Jason.
Hi, I really have to talk to you. Could I come in for just a sec?
Look, you can't make demands for that kind of money and expect an instant response.
Why not? Look, Nancy, I'm not a bit interested in how you get the money. I just want it. And by Monday morning, no excuses.
Well, how about $500? I know I can sneak that past Charles without any problem.
Well, fine, then sneak it past him 10 times because I'm not accepting a penny less.
Please, Tab, don't do this to me.
Look. Miss Lawson, I'm not doing anything to you. I'm only helping you.
Oh.
My silence for your patronage, and this cash advance is simply cementing our relationship. You see, Tab likes to leave tracks where he goes, just in case you try to sweet-talk the old man after becoming Mrs. Carpenter. Try to convince him that you're just an innocent victim of Tab's merciless deeds.
All right, look, if you won't take less than $5,000, at least give me a little more time.
Well, how much more?
3 days.
No way.
Well, 2 days then.
Sorry.
Well, 1 day, can I have 1 extra day? Will you give it to me?
Oh, Nancy, I love it when you beg.
Then will you give it to me? Please?
No.
You are a lying, cheating blackmailer.
Hey, they make the best kind. But by the way, didn't I hear Sugar Daddy's car just come in the driveway a second ago? Huh?
Look, I don't fall for your scare tactics anymore.
Well, you can just suit yourself, because when he walks in that door, the party's over for you.
Oh, yeah, sure. That is him.
I repeat, the choice is yours.
All right, I'll do it.
By Monday.
All right, by Monday.
Well, good evening. Everyone have a good day?
Oh, perfect.
This is not the best time, Jason.
Please excuse the intrusion, but it's really very important.
Jason, you care to join us?
Oh, thanks, Ben, but I just want a minute of your mother-in-law's time.
Come on, Jason, sit down.
No, I really can't, Jeff. May I, please?
All right, let's go into the kitchen.
Thank you.
Try to change his mind, Terry.
Excuse me.
I wonder what that was all about.
Something is bound to happen sooner or later.
Did you get the message I left with your secretary?
Yes, I was busy all morning and in meetings in the afternoon.
And last night?
I was out.
Alex, I'm sorry I shouldn't have pried.
Jason, I know what you're going to say.
Maybe not.
I tried to tell you the other night that it's impossible for us to have the kind of relationship you want right now. Now, I don't know how I can make it any plainer than that. This has got to stop, please.
I agree.
You do?
Yes.
Well, then what's this all about?
Well, I've done a lot of thinking since the last time we talked, and you were right about everything.
You mean that?
Yes, I do. You see, I've got to put a lot of distance between myself and the things that are pulling me away from my faith. I'm just not strong enough to handle it at this point. It's a terrible admission, I know, but it's the truth.
Jason, that's wonderful. Facing your weakness is the first step to letting the Lord hold you up. That's what I was trying to tell you the other night.
I know, but I just wasn't ready to accept it then. When I got this out-of-town bid for the job that takes me out of state, why, I realized it was an opportunity maybe to do what the Lord wanted me to do.
I think it is.
This project is very involved, like Hollister Mall, but I think that it might be even heaven sent.
When are you leaving?
Soon. I just wish I didn't have to go this one alone.
You won't. He'll be there with you, Jason.
And I was the one who wasn't going to talk about it tonight.
I can't believe you have the courage to keep going back there.
Well, it's only for a few more nights.
Thank the Lord.
That's right. He'll protect you, Lori.
You know, I always thought with her personality, she'd be the one to run them off.
Don't listen to him, Lori. I think you're nice.
Thanks, Jenny. I'd rather have you for a sister than him for a brother any day.
Well, can't stand here forever. Somehow, thank you. Doesn't seem like enough, Terry.
God bless you, Jeff.
God bless you, too.
Lori, I'll always think of you as my sister.
Sister in the Lord. Peter, when I get big and get married, I hope I marry somebody that's just like you. Goodbye.
Don't tell anybody, but I do too. And I hope they play basketball as well as you do.
No, it's not as if we'll never see you again. We're only moving 100 miles away.
Sure. You promise you'll visit? I promise. How about next weekend? Oh, it'll never be the same, though.
Well, the Lord must love me very much to give me such wonderful friends.
It'll be nice when we get to heaven and there won't be any more goodbyes.